104.9, 12 in a row done right for your Friday afternoon. I love it. It's from adore the weekend. Got any big plans? Always fun. So we've got One Republic Good Life. Mix 104.9.
What's happening? I found you guys. So here we are in Monte Rio at the big yellow house, which is right on the river. You can see the ducks coming towards us. They must figure that we got food. And here's Burke right here, hanging out, checking it out. Yeah. This is the Russian River that we're on right now. These ducks look like they're having a race. There's two groups of them. There's that one there, and there's this group over here, and they're swimming as fast as they can to see what we're gonna throw down to them. One is kind of hanging back a little bit. But it looks like who's gonna win? In Reno, they have the duck race to raise money for people.
Huh.
But here, nobody wins money when these ducks race. And over there across the way is the beach where maybe we'll go hang out tomorrow. And the bridge. Well, they didn't really hang out very long, did they? Well, I'm disappointed there isn't a beach down here or something.
Yeah.
So the water's right here, and there's just a little stairway to get out of the water right there.
Looking down for food.
So this is the beautiful Russian River at Allicia and Chris's wedding here in September the 7th, 2012.
I watched the teacher. Well, Chris and I had taken some dance classes and thought, like, maybe we'll
What's
do
his name?
a special dance.
Her name's Delilah.
But then we tried to do it the other night. We couldn't remember the next.
She got bigger,
I told
but
him, he's like, what
that's
is
like
this?
the smallest version of her.
Tent.
Alright.
I was like, tentative.
Oh, best friend.
Tentative. And I was like, put it up like 9:30 or 10. Like, later. But he was like, you could just tell me the day of it. I think we're going to be like,
I'm hungry. Yeah.
I don't like
Dead key. Are you singing in English or French?
In French, it's down the other. We can
I think the bulbs are just out. See you tomorrow. 1907. We're staying here at the Monte Rio cottages in Monte Rio for Alicia's wedding. In the redwoods all around us. A little bit before 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, day of the wedding. That's where Joe and Burke are staying over there. This is our little place with a little commons area. Sun's just hitting the top of the redwoods. That's my little rental car. Rihanna and Billy are across the road. Over there underneath those trees right there.
Just seeing what it's like outside.
A little foggy.
Yeah.
Sun's starting to hit the trees.
Pretty.
The moon is almost half.
It's really nice.
A little wet on the
Look at that. There's some paw prints.
paw prints.
They're paw prints.
The kitty. The kitty was here.
We brought it some chicken. When we see
Oh
it.
no, it's going to be back again today then.
Yeah. Well, we didn't see it when we came back last night. And I called it. I didn't want to be loud because it was late. Okay. Put my shoes on.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. This time of the morning the colors are good contrast. Hey, look who's here! They beat us. We didn't walk past the yellow house, did we? Oh, here's the yellow house. This is where you were, wasn't it, Joe?
Where?
No, you were at that place down there.
Okay, Village Inn. You can see the picture
Yeah.
of the Village Inn from here, but fine.
Yeah, I got that. I'm in the right spot. Here we are early morning at the Highland Dale where Allicia and Chris are going to get married. Here's the Russian River. It's a lovely morning.
Sure is. The flowers stayed alive. I'm happy about that.
All right. You can see the reflection in the water there in the river, in the Russian River. The trees on the other side, that's pretty. Hey, Burke made it. See the reflection in the water? The water's so still you can see the everything behind it.
Mirror image.
Cafe du Nord, that's the name of the place, I have to remember.
So is the water just standing water, or
Oh, it's moving
oh, it does move?
slowly. Plus it's so wide that it looks more like it's standing.
Yeah.
Are we on a timer?
Yeah. Hey, there's a light there, right?
Alright. So you can do whatever you want to if you want to.
I don't see any red lights on
Do any action stuff. Well, I'm sure it's on.
it. Action. Right here.
Is it a movie or is it a still shot?
No, it's video.
There we go.
So,
See, that's why
see, I have videos so that I can pick out any.
Frame.
Yeah. We'll do 1, 2, 3 cheese just so everybody doesn't do something weird at the same time. Cheese. So everybody has a smile.
Cheese.
And then you can say or do anything stupid that you want to. I had Dennis doing a shot where we went at Eric's wedding. So
Fun. Well, here we are at the Russian River.
that's right.
The Highland
Highland
Dell.
Dell. On the Dell deck.
On Saturday.
She's getting married in a few hours. Chris is going to whisk her away to Turkey.
Is that what they're going to the honeymoon?
They're going to Turkey. A beautiful, exotic anchorage.
Wow.
I don't know. And then we'll take a tour down through Iraq. Over to Iran. We'll get kidnapped on the border.
We'll be safe on the
So Katniss, do you know where number 12 is? Is this a safe part of the forest?
I hope so.
There's bears out here. We can keep going down the beach if you want to. I'm gonna be the first one to feel the water. Minnows.
Oh yeah, I see.
It's pretty warm.
Oh yeah, they're all over.
Can't see, it's right there. Do you feel it?
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't feel it. I see all the minnows swimming around.
It's pretty warm.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all.
I'm surprised it's so warm. Hey, see what it says? See who's playing today?
Last 20 minutes. This bottle is mine. It's ice cold.
Programs are in here. We have white sangria and lemonade.
Look, there's Chrissy.
Are you taking video?
I am.
Oh, Roby. I've been here twice this year with Angela.
Everybody's here. Hi, guys.
Please be seated. Carol and Les and Mary Ann, as Alicia's family, I now invite each of you to offer your blessing.
Thank you. I, with all my heart, with great joy and love, welcome Allicia into our family. Very funny, very quirky, and very loyal family. And on behalf of all of us, we offer you our love and our support and our
Hey. Chris, thank you for bringing such joy into the life of someone so dear and special. One can't help but see the harmony that you two have. John and I welcome you into our family, and give you our blessing.
Thank you.
And from the joy of being present at your birth to the thrill of watching Allicia, watching you leave home, off to college, off to adult life, to the ecstasy of discovering Chris and the joining of our two families, I am absolutely ecstatic to bless you in this union. Thank you.
Thank you.
Allicia and Chris have created a number of rituals to give particular expression to the love that they're experiencing as they confirm their love today. Marriage is a coming together of two lives and a celebration of love of two people, and it is more. The love that you feel for one another is a flowering of a seed that your mothers planted in your hearts many years ago. When you were first born, you were bundles of diapers and tears, and your mothers lost sleep caring for you. Their love for you has brought them great happiness and great challenges. This love did not diminish as they met the challenges. Such a valuable gift for you to bring into your marriage. Allicia and Chris have symbolic gifts of beauty and gratitude for the two women who gave birth to them. Each bracelet has a family tree pendant, which is set with the birthstones of Marianne and Chris, Carol and Allicia. These family tree pendants represent continuity as well as new growth for each family as a gift from this marriage.
Okay.
Together.
Thank you. I wasn't crying enough already. I love you so much. Sure.
Marriage is a particular relationship wherein two people come together to pledge their love and their commitment to each other. This covenant frees them to grow toward their full, beloved selves, and thus to be able to contribute their gifts to the world. In the way that a plant's leaves grow bigger to absorb the sun's nourishing energy, marriage supports the growth of each person and empowers their contributions to the common good. It's a bold and courageous pledge, taken with trust and faith in each other and in oneself and in God. And though it defines the two of you in this particular relationship, it's a pledge that you take among us, this community of people, signifying your new stage of life, a new role as a married couple among us. So you came to this day as Allicia Renee Lazama and Christopher James Ashour, names given to you as infants by your parents to represent you as daughter and son related to your families. You will leave this ceremony as Mr. and Mrs. Ashour, names that you have chosen, to represent you as a married couple in two united families and in this world. And so, Allicia and Chris, feel us here with you, for our presence is our confirmation that we stand with you in this life transition and celebrate your commitment to each other. Our presence is our response to the love that we see attracting you. During this marriage ceremony, we also humbly worship the source of love, of all love in this created world. We give our attention to this mysterious presence that's bigger and beyond each of us, and yet which thoroughly includes and fills us. We worship this one who claims us each as beloved. In this act of worship, we proclaim that your love is not of your own making, but it's a marital covenant that signifies your awareness that it's God's loving presence that lures and draws you together. In the scripture, a covenant always includes the Holy One as an inherent third partner. And so today, you make a covenant with God and each other to stay on the path of love, to stay in the way of God. Now I'd like to invite Chrissy to read a poem that Allicia and Chris have chosen for today, a sonnet by Pablo Neruda. Another expression for Allicia and Chris of claiming this marital love. Salt is a necessity of life. Since ancient times, people have used salt as a seasoning, a preservative, a disinfectant, a component of ceremonial offerings, and as a unit of exchange. Salt is considered a pure substance. It is to some the purest of all earthly materials. Many believe salt symbolizes good luck and purity. To ancient Hebrews, salt represented enduring friendship, honesty, and loyalty. It's often used as a seal. In ancient times, salt covenants secured agreements and promises. In a salt covenant, each person took a pinch of salt from their pouch and placed it in the pouch of the other. This agreement could not be broken, and thus an individual could retrieve his or her own grains of salt. But this, of course, is impossible. In that tradition, Allicia and Chris now enter into a salt covenant of their own. As they mix the salt they have brought to this ceremony, so too do they mix their lives. In food, salt blunts bitterness and draws out food's otherwise hidden flavors. In their life, this relationship will soften the bite of bitter days and reveal and enrich the wondrous complexities of their lives. Let us pray. Gracious and abundantly loving God, we give you thanks for attracting Allicia and Chris together in love. We ask your blessing upon them as they begin their lives as husband and wife today. Give them joy in each other's presence and in the company of many close friends and loving family. Give them wisdom and devotion in their common life, that they each may be to the other an empowering strength in need, an attentive listener in perplexity, and a compassionate comfort. Grant that their wills may be so knit together with your will, and their spirits in your spirit, that they may grow in love and peace with you, each other, and all of life in their days to come. Give them grace when pain and sorrow shape their interactions, to recognize and honor their broken experiences, and to seek reconciliation with each other and you. Fill them with such love and joy, that they may build a home of peace and hospitality. Give them such fulfillment of their mutual love, that they may reach out in concern for your world. Companioning God, enrich each one of us here in the witnessing of your love expressed in these two, that we all might share in spreading peace, love, and justice on the earth, through the one who is love incarnate. Amen. Allicia and Chris, in the years to come, I encourage you to recall to each other this day confirming your love. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Remember to offer your gifts to each other and to ask for what you need. Receive each other daily as a gift of grace. Choose to risk living out of the love and laughter within you, for it's what makes life both light and meaningful. Know that you will bring out the wholeness in each other when you move from the wholeness in yourselves. Believe in the companionship of your love and live life as a joyful celebration. May the blessings of God be upon you. May God's peace abide with you. May God's presence illuminate your hearts now and forevermore. And so, in the eyes of God in this community, in the state of California, having your love confirmed before us all and encompassed in the spirit of love, you, Chris and Allicia, are now husband and wife. I invite you to celebrate with a kiss. I now have the joy of announcing to you Chris and Allicia Ashour.
And I won't forget the way you held me up when I was down. And I won't forget the way you said, darling, I love you. You gave me faith to go on. Now we're there, and we've only just begun. This will be our year, to a long time to come. One of your smile for me, little one. And this will be our year, to a long time to come. And this will be our year, to a long time. And I won't forget the way you held me up when I was down. And I won't forget the way you said, darling, I love you. You gave me faith to go on. Now we're there, and we've only just begun. This will be our long time to come.
Thank you.
I don't want to make you stand here forever.
And this will be our year, to a long time to come.
So I want to invite you to continue the laughter and the celebration at the reception. Go ahead and lead the bride and groom and wedding party. Will join you in a while.
You please.
The radio. The family drive is also
I know that. We actually used to do things together. Then we ran together every morning for a long time.
Tuesday mornings for about probably close to a year or something like that.
Exactly. I think you ran me harder than that.
No, you ran me. You were the real runner. I was really disappointed.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please.
This is a DJ doing all this ceremony.
Thank you. If you want to look in the direction I'm pointing, I'm going to introduce the bridal party first, and then I'm going to introduce the bride and groom.
That's you.
So attention to my
It's
left,
pointed at me.
where everyone came in.
Where everyone came
Let's
in.
give a big round of applause for the entire bridal party. All right, that was pretty good. Well, let's put it together even louder for the bride and groom. Here they are, Mr. and Mrs. Chris and Allicia.
Wes, when do your lights come on? When it gets dark. As soon as the sun goes down.
Gee, going first, huh? Got to set the standard here, huh? Well, I'm trying to think of one word that can signify, indicate not only the new lives that Chris and Allicia are starting together, but this evening with just you folks here, you very special people. And I think it's richness that ever since Allicia was born, she's been a joy to be with. And as she's moved through her life, it's been one beautiful adventure after another. But sometimes, that right guy wasn't part of the big adventure. And when we finally met Chris, and when Allicia finally introduced us to Chris, you just had the feeling that this was a relationship that was started in a friendship, in fun, in adventure, and that they had a passion for each other that could very well last a lifetime. Well, I think you've all been witness to the beginning of this lifetime together. And her mother, Carol, and I, and my fiance Sue, my whole side of the family. I'll try to just speak for us. They have more to speak for. But I want to expressly thank each and every one of you, and I hope to be able to do that individually today. If I somehow, the hours while by and I don't get to it, come and find me. But thank you all for being here. I love you, Chris. I love you, Allicia. Let's toast to a beautiful life together. Thank you.
Cheers.
Carol and John, if you guys would like to head up to the microphone. Carol and John.
Good job going first.
I think we won it.
Mary Ann, head on out to the dance floor to dance with your handsome son.